Space aircraft carriers and hypersonic fighters. Here is the Chinese Star Wars. China has turned the spotlight on the mysterious Nantianmen project, which can be translated as the Heavenly Gate of the South. It is an initiative that mixes science fiction, technological marketing, and military suggestions. Born in 2017 within a subsidiary of the Aviation Industry Corporation of China, AVIC, the project would not formally be an operational armament program, but an aerospace-themed intellectual property. Yet, the line between narrative and reality, relaunched more and more often by the Dragon media, appears increasingly thin. The strange Chinese project. At the center of the Nantianmen universe we find over 100 futuristic weapon concepts, gigantic space aircraft carriers, hypersonic fighters, swarms of autonomous drones and tactical robots designed for a hypothetical war of the future. Making it even more intriguing is the physical presence of full-scale models on display at major Chinese air shows, such as Zhuhai, where mock-UPS of imaginary aircraft have shared the stage with jets that have actually entered service or are at an advanced stage of development. This communicative choice has fueled various questions. Are we facing a creative exercise or a symbolic anticipation of Beijing's strategic ambitions? The project, set in a 2043 marked by extraterrestrial threats and global crises, tells of a China that leads an integrated Earth-Moon defense system. But beyond the plot, what captures analysts and observers is the coherence between some imagined technologies and the current research directions in the aerospace and military fields. According to the South China Morning Post, which has dedicated an in-depth analysis to the phenomenon, the so-called Nantianmen project works above all as a conceptual showcase to explore scenarios of aerospace supremacy. Meanwhile, state television CCTV has described space-sky integrated fighters, capable of operating both in the atmosphere and in space, as technologies destined sooner or later to become reality. Between science fiction and reality. Among the most discussed systems is the colossal Luanyao aerospace carrier, a sort of orbital aircraft carrier powered, in fiction, by nuclear fusion reactors and capable of carrying dozens of Suanu fighters, hypersonic aircraft with both piloted and unmanned capabilities. The specifications are deliberately extreme: speeds over Mach 8, directed energy weapons, advanced maneuverability, and integration with swarms of smart drones. Next to these appears the tactical robot Chengying, conceived as a land combat ecosystem coordinated by a central unit with autonomous command capabilities. The symbolic weight of the initiative is amplified by the link with AVIC and the creation of real theme parks dedicated to the Nantianmen universe, including a large structure planned in the Lingyang area of Shanghai. Here, visitors will be able to explore reconstructions of futuristic moon bases, command centers, and hangars, in an operation that combines entertainment, patriotic education, and technological dissemination. Finally, it is interesting to note that this cultural dimension inevitably recalls comparisons with the Strategic Defense Initiative launched in the 80s by US President Ronald Reagan and nicknamed Star Wars. Some Western commentators have called Nantianmen the Chinese Star Wars, speculating that the entire plan could serve both as a soft power tool and as a strategic signal to the United States.